Hello, July 21st, 2017. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to read a few more of the older messages, share them with everybody who's watching and those on the blog. May not have read the older messages, and then there's a couple things I was directed to speak about during my prayers that we'll share. First one, again, these are from the early ones, first journal. 22nd message, 23rd, 4th message. Irregular beatings of my heart, ticking away the moments of time, waves rising and falling, unleashing upon the shores their salty brine. I was there in the beginning to see it all occur, countless years rolling past in an endless, immeasurable blur. Opulent glare shining down from above, tirelessly pouring forth God's purest love. Sculpting, molding his most magnificent creation, filling the heavens with glorious elation. Heraldic voices singing praise without cease, holding back souls waiting for release of the birth. The artist's coup de grace yet to be made, welcoming home all which none can dissuade. Glorious pain we all came to be, which is our birth. God's love were made perfectly. Earthly imperfections always unnoticed. He sees deep inside all the unsurfaced. We belong to him always until end of time. All became one, thus ending this rhyme. So this messenger is either the Holy Spirit or the angels, archangels, or Christ himself. If it was, they were there at the beginning, describing the beginning of man's creation. So it's a beautiful, short, early poem. Next one. Inconsequential, you see and feel, nothing that matters is ever real. Fleeting, slipping away in time, noting the absence in rhyme. Word important to grasp all told, words so simple would not seem cold. Warranting the true pure meaning, deeper secrets need no gleaning. Also simple as you'll soon see, also pure for all will be. Coming to pass always foretold, all to hear, young and old. Gliding spirits filling the void, filling the gaps sin had enjoyed. Truer meaning never before seen, wiping away all that's unclean. Truth be told I cannot say, who will go and who will stay. You will glean as you will, light to calm the spirit still. And the glory shall arise, angels singing endless reprise. The kingdom shall unfold before you, and you shall know your soul anew. Now this is talking how part of it what's coming and how to really understand things. So it's really, really simple. We make it a lot harder than it is. Inconsequential, you see and feel. Nothing that matters is ever real. It's telling us that all this stuff that we experience and see and hear in our daily lives doesn't matter. It's not real anyways, it's all temporary. It's all illusion, really. Life is an illusion. It's fleeting, slipping away in time, nothing, noting the absence in rhyme. See, rhymes being given to us tells about this, explains all this, how it just slips away very quickly, just a blink of an eye. Word important to grasp all that was told, words so simple would not seem cold. Warranting the true pure meaning, deeper secrets need no gleaning. Also simple as you'll soon see, also pure for all will be. Coming to pass always foretold, all to hear young and old. So words that were so simple would not seem cold. I mean, everything that comes from his really is simple. His truth is simple. You know, if it was important to grasp everything that's being told us, then these words would not seem cold. They would not seem so hard to understand. So to warrant the true pure meaning, deeper secrets need no gleaning. Also simple, as you'll soon see, also pure all will be. I mean, everything will be explained to you in the end. That doesn't mean not try to grasp it, not try to understand it. No, it doesn't mean that at all. You want to try to understand and learn and grow and understand what his word means. Gliding spirits filling the void, filling the gaps sin had enjoyed. It's where the spirits of light replacing the evil ones that are in this world. And again, this marker in time next month, this eclipse, solar eclipse, is a marker, which I'm told through the spirit denotes a time spiritually where the number of forces, the amounts of the forces of heaven and hell will be in equal numbers for the first time. So it's a very important occurrence next month. Truth be told, I cannot say who will go and who will stay, because that's up to God. You will glean as you will, light to calm, the spirit still. And the glory shall arise, angels singing endless reprise. Between all known, that's what happens in heaven. The kingdom shall unfold before you, and you shall know your soul anew, as you are renewed, purified. Hopefully. It's really your choice. It comes down to it's free will, it's your choice. Certain things you have to do, of course. You can't just say, I choose heaven, and then boom, you go there. No. That's the first step you have to make. Says, I choose to go to heaven. I choose to believe. And there's things you have to do. Next one, a little bit longer. Ridiculous this life we lead, constantly trying in all to succeed, forgetting the why of our life, struggling each day through all the strife. Purpose of the gift, which is of life, is pushed aside, going about foolishness with each stride. When will we seek to learn what's there, enabling us to handle all our life does bear? Stop and listen, hear what's being said, the voices we hear inside our head, messages from across the veil, so many lessons for them to tell. Open your hearts, heard you not his word, spoken to us from our most holy Lord, and you will see and learn so much, our lives and minds feeling his touch. Barriers, walls crumbling down around, foolish ideas fall away on the ground. Then the learning springs forth, our mind engulfing our true worth, pursuing things of no importance, useless to their inner countenance. Set yourself free of what possessed you, long time since 'twas obsessed you. Heavy burden alights your shoulders, no longer stumbling over heavy boulders. Seeing things in heaven's light, never knew just how bright. God's grace upon me before, upon you more, nothing like it ever before. Consumes you more as time goes by, beholding so much with mind's eye. So many around can't comprehend all that lies before you, friend. All it takes is to open your heart. 3 simple words Jesus did impart, and all will be clear for you to see, and set your heart, mind, and soul free. Yeah, they're telling us how much of a waste of time it is obsessing and focusing on the things of this world, and attainments and possessions, and fame and fortune, and title. It's just a waste of time. It asks us, when will we seek to learn what's there, enabling us to handle our life does bear? Stop and listen to what's being said, the voices we hear inside our head. I mean, the chatter of heaven, the communication from heaven is constantly there. The Holy Spirit is constantly speaking to us. Our personal angels are constantly speaking to us, but we're not hearing it because we're focused on the things external, the temporary things, which have no importance. There's so many lessons for them to tell from across the veil. Open your hearts. Heard you not his word, because he told us that. Open your hearts. Spoken to us from most holy Lord. Then you will see and learn so much, our lives and minds feeling his touch. It says, open your heart and the mind will follow, and your eyes and ears will begin to see and hear the truth. Then the barriers and the walls will come crumbling down. All those foolish ideas will fall away on the ground. Then the learning springs forth. You begin to learn what you need to learn, as he told me early on. First you must open up your heart, the mind will follow, and the eyes and the ears will be opened up, your spiritual eyes and ears. Then you must unlearn all that you've learned, which is incorrect and half-truths and lies. Then to begin to learn what you need to learn. So that's what you need to do to grow in His light. Our mind engulfing our true worth, pursuing things of no importance, useless to their inner countenance. Set yourself free of what possessed you. Long time since 'twas obsessed you. It says, let it all go. Let it all go. It's not yours anyways. It all belongs to Him. He just lets you have it. Heavy burden that alights our shoulders, that is all the burdens we carried on our shoulders, will be taken from us. No longer stumbling over the heavy boulders, the obstacles, because we climb over them easily, we go around them. Seeing things in heaven's light, never knew just how bright. God's grace upon us more, nothing like it ever before. Consumes you more as time goes by. You grow in His light, it consumes you as you let go of things, and it's replaced. You ask Him to replace it with His grace, and then you grow in His light, and you behold so much more with your mind's eye. And so many around can't comprehend all that lies before them, because they're blinded by the things of this world. They're looking outward instead of inward. All it takes is to open your heart. 3 simple words He did impart, which is, believe in me. Then all will be clear for you to see, and set your heart, mind, and soul free. That's all it takes. That's the beginning. Believe in Him. And he wants to help you with all this. He wants to help you with all this. It's an amazing thing. He's the greatest personal teacher, personal tutor, helper there is. He's your best friend. Perfect friend, perfect everything. The best of everything. Why not use Him first and foremost? There's 2 things I was led to talk about. Humility and meekness. And He told, as everybody knows, that humble yourselves and you shall be exalted. This plays into deeper meaning of something that Paul had said, and I spoke on, I think, on the last video, a couple of videos about when I am weak, then I am strong. Therefore I gladly suffer my infirmities and my tests and my trials and my sufferings. Because when I'm weak, then I'm strong. And how does that occur? Because when you're struggling, Jesus is there for you. Just call out to Him. And then you become stronger. So when you're weak, you're strong because of Him. Same thing with humility and meekness. When you humble yourselves, you're lifted up, you're exalted. You become stronger. And that's how to face evil that's out there. You face evil. Don't be all proud and vain, trying to drive it off. I say rebuke and banish, you have the authority to do that, but do it humbly. Humility. Because what is evil? What is the devil? Why was he kicked out of heaven? Why was man kicked out of Eden? Because of vanity. Vanity is the source of everything that's ever been wrong. The source of all sin and all evil is vanity. Vanity is evil. Vanity is the devil. What's the opposite of vanity? Humility and meekness. So to defeat it, be its opposite. Be humble and meek. And when you're humble and meek, then you are strong, and it can't defeat you. Other thing is miracles, coincidences, accidents. Everything happens for a reason. The very words miracles, coincidence, and accidents are just 3 words that mankind came up with to explain something he doesn't understand or has no explanation for. But everything happens for a reason. So there's really no such thing as a coincidence or an accident or a miracle. It all has a purpose. There's a reason for it. And Jesus talks about this and points this out to us when he's talking to Pilate, standing before Pilate. Pontius Pilate asked him about the miracles. By what authority do you do these? What's going on with these? What's up with these things that you these miraculous things you do? And Jesus has said to him, judge me not, but give them righteous judgment. He meant 2 things right there. 1, leave him out of it. In other words, leave me out of it. Just judge them for what they were. Wonderful things. It also meant that, hey, they're not miracles. They're just, you can't accept them for what they are. Just judge them for just cool things, neat things, wonderful things that occurred. At the very least. They are a reality. They are explainable. Because they're of God. So not miracles, not coincidences, not accidents. They're just of God. So one other thing to speak about was changing water to wine. When he speaks about changing the water to wine, the whole purpose of creating that miracle was again to show an example, teaching tool. He used these things as teaching tools because people didn't believe anything unless they saw it or heard it, and that's no different today. So he also said then that you cannot put new wine into old flasks or it will burst. So he's talking about your spirit, your soul. Let him transform you, transform the way you think, transform the way you are, awaken you spiritually. But you have to let yourself be transformed. The new you, as you grow in his light, cannot remain in the old package, container. It just will not function, it will burst. So you need to replace that with the new you. Put the new you in the new being, a new person, new self. And he can do that. He can change you. Literally change your water to wine. Your old wine or your water becomes weak like bitter water into new wine. Into a new you. And he can do that for you. Again, it's all free. It's all just simply asking. Will he do it right away? Can, sure. Will he do it over time? Usually that's the case. He'll do it in a way that you can handle, that you can believe it yourself and slowly grow and adjust to it, to your changes. Just like you've gone through a regular educational system, various grades. You know, you don't go from elementary school, you don't go from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade just like that. You know, unless you're an extremely gifted, intelligent person. Most of us go through a grade by grade process. So that's how he will bring you along. How long it takes really depends on you. Your openness to it, your belief in it, and your desire to do it. So let him do that for you. Let him change your water to wine. And humble yourself and do it humbly. It's always humble. Always seeking to lessen yourself before him. And he will lift you up. Don't lift yourself up. That's all I had to talk about today. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful evening or day wherever you're at when you watch this, and hope it gave you some insights, some understanding to what it was talking about. So enjoy. Peace of Christ. God bless.